Okay, let's continue with part three. Okay, we're gonna get to different parts of this testimony. Now, after when the morning came, my daughter said she had a stomach ache. Okay, my stomach, she had a stomach ache, but somehow I was feeling like it was a situation. Her situation was something that was different. Like this stomach ache was different than just a regular small stomach ache and stuff like that. To the point where I felt like she should not go to school. So she told me that, and then I told her, okay, you stay home with me. I'm not gonna go to work today, and you're not going to school. And I strongly felt like I needed to not go back to that workplace because I felt like there was something about the workplace that like, oh my God, there was something about the workplace that I forgot to mention. How they it seemed like they was monitoring me at the workplace that day because they specifically had me doing some stocking, but then they were clocking how fast I was doing, how fast I was. They was like, oh my gosh, she did it so fast. You know, that's a shame to the other guy who was specifically, that's basically his job and that's what he's supposed to do. But technically, I don't know, it seemed kind of weird to me how they was clocking me at the workplace. But anyway, enough about that. Um, I don't know if I felt like there was something weird about my job, so I was like, okay, I'm not going to work. I'm not going to work. In a sense, I felt like I was like quitting that job because I felt like there was agents of those, the evil spirits at the workplace. Okay, so that was that. Then my husband, I remember my husband got up. He got dressed, and then when it was time, he just came to talk to my daughter, and he said, you going to work, you going to school today or something like that. I don't know why he asked her, but that day he asked her, and she's like, I got a stomach ache, and she said, Mom said I could stay home today. And then he just said, okay. He didn't question it or nothing like that. He just said, okay. Then he left. He went to work. And me and my daughter was in her room. We was talking and stuff like that. Then while we was in the room, we was talking about what happened the previous night and this and that. Then after a while, I saw her. She kept looking at her phone. And then she would like be texting and stuff like that. I'm like, who you texting? She said, Dad. I said, what did he say? She said, he asked me if I used the bathroom already. No, she said he asked me if I poop already. And I thought that was kind of weird. Like, okay, why would he ask you that question? But she had already answered yes, right? She had already answered yes because she had already, after he left sometime while we was talking, she had asked me to go use the bathroom. So she went to go use the bathroom. But then when she came back and we kept talking and stuff like that, then she was, every now and then she was on the phone, and then she started texting. So I thought it was weird that he asked her that specific question. Like, okay, why you? Because I actually saw the text myself. He asked, did you? Then he had the emoji with the poop emoji, the brown poop already. Okay, that's how it was on the text. It said, did you emoji image already? And then she said, yes. Then automatically my intuition let me know that he's clocking the situation. He's clocking what's going on, and he's trying to get information through her, and stuff like that. So what I did, I asked her for the phone. She didn't want to give it to me. I said, give me the phone. She still was relentless, was resenting to give me the phone, but I grabbed it from her and took it from her. I made her give it to me. She gave it to me, and then I took the phone and I went and hid it somewhere, right? I'm not going to mention where I hid it, but I went to go hide it somewhere. Then I left her room, and when I went to go hide it, at first I hid it, and then I started just doing stuff, right? So I started, my husband started texting me, and stuff like that. When I see that he started texting me, I just knew that I'm not supposed to be talking to him or anything like that. I just feel like he was beginning. There was something about him that I felt like I needed to ignore him for. Okay, so what I did was I shut off my phone. And then I took my phone and my daughter's phone, and next thing I know, I came outside. Before I came outside, I was like, okay, just some weird stuff started to happen to me and with me and stuff like that. I remember going to the room to grab some some silver coins. It was gonna be some gold coins, anything gold, but we didn't have nothing that was gold. I don't know. There was something that I was like feeling like it was something like as if I had to choose what my future was gonna be like. It's kind of like, okay, I had to choose whether I was gonna be poor or I was gonna have some wealth or something like that. I had to choose. So basically, that caused me to run to go to the room to try to get as much stuff as I could that would signify how wealthy how wealthy I was gonna be in the future. I don't know. It had something to do with my future. So I went to the room and gathered all the silver quarters that I could find in the room, and we have a thing of that had full of coins and stuff like that. But I was gathering only the quarters, and I had a handful of it, and then I came outside with that in the phones, and I don't know why, but I went to go under the tree I have in my backyard. And then after a few minutes, I spread those quarters under the tree, and then I'm like, okay, that's not good. Why am I doing that? I said, why am I doing that? Okay, so I did not understand why I was doing that, and it was kind of weird. So what I did, I remember picking all those coins up, and then I brought them back to the room where they was, and then that was it. So this story gonna get interesting. Don't worry about that. It's gonna get interesting. I'm trying to basically remember all the different details, but I guess some of the details are not important, but I just feel like I need to to put it all out there. But anyway, I put the coins back in the room, and then I remember I went to the kitchen, and I felt like I needed to drink some olive oil. I had some olive oil there. I drank the olive oil. Then I remember coming back outside, and we had some what do you call that stuff? Stuff in the tree. Oh my God, I can't remember the name of that fruit. Some kind of fruit that I guess some people eat it, but not too many people eat that. It's a fruit, but it's really not something and most people would eat. It has the same name as the Haitian money, good. That's one of the names for it, okay, for this kind of fruit. Or bitter, what's it called? Bitter something. Anyway, I came outside and grabbed some of that. I don't know why. I've never done it before or anything like that. Or nothing like that. But I know my people, the Haitian people, usually use the leaf to make medicine for fever and for other stuff like that. But I remember taking some of the fruit, and it's basically all it is seeds, and I drank the seed. I drank it. Okay, after I drank the olive oil, I came out here and took some of that and drank it. Okay, I don't know why I did it. I just felt like I needed to do that. But when I did drink the olive oil, it's like in my spirit was saying something like, I just sold olive oil to my land. Okay, that's what I was feeling. Like it was telling me that I just sold olive oil to my land. Basically, all this stuff I'm telling you right now was like stuff that was happening concerning my future. You understand what I'm saying? Like concerning my future. Sowing so that you can reap. But honestly, when I was doing these things, I did not understand why I was doing them, but I knew I was doing those things, which is the reason why I'm able to tell you about them right now. All right, now after a while, I remember that I had gotten my phone and my daughter's phone. Or well, before that, her phone I had put inside a freezer, and so it was cold. I remember getting my phone and her phone. I faced them together, put their faces together, and then I put it on the floor, and then outside the patio, and there was something about amalgam. If you read about alchemy, you will kind of understand what that is and stuff like that. But it was something, amalgam is connecting one metal to a different metal in order to get a good result of metals and stuff. Because you can, kind of like gold will not mix with other metals unless you use amalgam. Anyway, I put phones outside, and there was something I was about to do with the phones. I can't remember exactly what that was, but automatically when I was about to do that, then it hit me. I'm like, this looked like magic. I said, it looks like I'm doing magic. And you know me, growing up, that was something we stayed away from, and that was something that, they always taught us as being a bad thing. Like, okay, you don't ever. It was like a situation like, okay, people who do magic is bad, and all they do is use the magic to do wrong to people, um, to hurt people and to kill people and stuff like that. But so technically, magic was not something that we or I ever thought about to do or to look into or read about or nothing like that. Okay, but when I started doing some stuff out here, I just found myself, doing stuff. So when it was something I was doing with the phones, right? Automatically, when I was getting ready to do it, then I'm like, this looks like magic. Like, it looks like I'm doing magic, and then that caused me to to stop it automatically. Okay, it caused me to stop it because magic is not something that I, would even imagine of doing, because that was never in my plans or nothing like that. But anyway, when I realized that I was actually doing magic, then I stopped. When I stopped, I went inside the house, and the TV was on a channel. I think I turned it to a channel and it was about gold, right? The channel was talking about gold, like it was talking about the greatest gold. Uh, what is it? Something about uh, gold mining and stuff like that, and it was kind of weird, but I knew it had a lot to do with me. Okay, and then to the point where basically it was like a news also that was on. Sometimes it would switch to a news, and sometimes it would switch to um, the people that actually mine gold, right? But then there was a part in the news where it was talking about that it said something like, we never seen anything like this. This person, this person is gonna be richer than what's that guy named that owns Tesla? That person, I don't remember his name right now, but they were saying this person's gonna be richer than this person. Tesla would look like this person would look like, a poor person compared to this other person that's about to receive all this gold and stuff like that. But anyway, the whole thing when it was happening through the TV, it basically automatically I realized they was talking about me, like I'm this such a thing that I basically I don't want to even know how to explain it. Kind of like I was opening a door to a gold to receiving a whole bunch of gold, to where I was gonna be the richest person in the whole world, or something like that, right? But all that, I didn't pay too much attention to it, but they was making me aware of what was going on. Okay, now they was making me aware of that stuff. And then throughout the day, around 12 o'clock, around noon, right? I felt like I had to come. I felt like I had to come outside again. So I came outside, and this time it was a situation where I end up controlling the sun, right? Because um, um, was it? No, it wasn't quite noon yet. It wasn't quite noon yet, and the sun was coming up on the east there. Um, the sun was coming up on the east, and then I came outside, and then before that, I came outside, and was I was told. It's kind of like I was told to make a declaration. Like I can't explain exactly how it went, but like I was I was supposed to make a declaration, okay? And I remember I came out here and my declaration, I didn't even get a chance to think about it, but I came out here and I stood in the middle of my backyard here, and I declared to the cosmos, right? My declaration was this. I said, I declare freedom to all mankind. That was my declaration. I declare freedom to all mankind. Okay, so that was my first declaration, and I just knew what that meant in the spirit when I made that declaration. But like when I was forced to make a declaration, I didn't even have time to think about what it was gonna be or anything like that. But I don't know what. But somehow I was pushed to do it quickly, and then I ended up doing it. But that's what I said. And that was a declaration to the cosmos because they made me come outside to make this clear declaration. And then I don't understand, I don't know why, but I remember I went to go look at my daughter's phone. I went to go check my daughter's phone. I don't know if it's because I heard a text that came in or something like that. I went to go look at her phone, but it was I can, it was like there was a text from her friends from school that was like joyous. They was like really happy that the declaration was made. Like they knew about the declaration and they was very happy that I declare freedom for everyone, right? So her friends are Hispanic, and they was just very, very happy, very, very joyous. I don't know why that was brought to my attention, but there must have been something significant about that. Okay, what else? Then I remember that I had to. I started talking to the sun. I remember I had to do something with the sun. So as I look up in the sky and saw the sun coming, then I started talking to it, and I say, "Sun, come closer." And at the time, I had my phone on the ground in the heat on the ground on top of the rocks right there. Let me show you. There's some rocks right there. I had my phone there, and then I remember that I had to spit on the phone, but it was not any spit. It was like the. I'm sorry, this is kind of gross a little bit, but there's something significant about it, which is why I'm explaining it. It was basically, it was not just spit, but it was like mucus from the back of the throat. Okay, I got I was a I anyway spat that onto the phone, the face of the phone, and then but I knew that I had to get the sun right on it to dry it up. It was something about amalgam again. Okay, something about that, and it was supposed to do something, right? So, but the sun was still on the east there. So I remember I was talking to the sun. I said, "Sun, come closer." You know, I was pointing, I was doing this to the sun. You know, up in the sky. I was like, "Sun, come closer." Believe it or not, I saw the sun move quicker. You know, when you look at the sun, you don't see it move or nothing like that. I didn't see it move, but it went from where it was to a different location very, very fast. Like, I can't even explain to you uh, how that happened, but all I know is that after I spat on the phone, I set it down on the ground. I started talking to the sun to tell it to come closer. Then, when I did that, I saw that it was a different location from where it was before. But then I realized that it was not enough. He needed to come even closer. So I talked to it again. I said, "Son, I need you to come faster, closer." I said faster, and then I said closer. After maybe a minute, it was like right on top of it was right above the where I needed to be for the thing to dry on the phone, for that mucus to dry off the phone. Trust me, this whole thing is weird, but there's significant to it, and the rest of my testimonies will kind of, one day you will all understand reason for all of this, okay? Which is why I'm doing these videos. So now the sun was above where I needed to be, and then, oh my God, I can't believe it, but the phone, that stuff dry up on my phone really fast. I mean, you see what it was, but then it dries up on over the phone really fast. I would say the whole thing was maybe a minute and a half to 2 minutes when it happened, from the time I talked to the sun. I mean, from the time I spat on the phone to the time I talked. It was kind of weird because, okay, the sun was coming up right there. When I was talking to it, after a while, it was like right here. And then the second time, it seemed like it was right above what the thing where I was pointing it to, okay? Then after the stuff dried up from the sun, there was another declaration, another thing. Let me see. I asked the sun a question. I said, what did I ask the sun? Ah, my God. I really need to go find the notes. I asked the sun, I said, "Sun, what time is it?" Or something. God, what did I ask? Okay, I don't remember what I asked the sun, but I asked him a question. I must have said, "Sun, what time it is?" or something like that, right? And I heard something come through the text, right? When something came through the text, it came through my daughter's phone again, because my phone was shut off, right? And the text says, it says, okay, I gotta get this right. I know it says second period, but I'm trying to see social. Wait. What did it say? God, why can't I remember that word? It was the name of a class, like social. Oh my God, why can't I remember this word? If I remember, I will write it in the description. Okay, it was like social something, social, not social justice, social, not social studies, but it was kind of like a yeah, the name is like right there in my brain too, but I can't pick it up right now. Anyway, and then it says second period, right? That was the text. So, but somehow I